Withers, Minecraft Prison's greatest enemy, was the ability to destroy nearly every block in Minecraft. They have been a bane on the Minecraft prison community for years. Design after design of Wither defenses have been created, and all of them fail. From TTS chunks to tons of different region grids, nothing outside of arguably invalid memory bands have ever been able to stop a Wither. Until now. To patch withers while still caring about validity, we must look away from memory bands to the blocks withers can't destroy. Reinforced deep slate, bedrock, and portal frames. These are all safe from withers. This has led some people to build prisons on versions where they're attainable in survival, or contemplate version switching to attain them. But these methods are very restrictive or invalid, so we have to rely on the natural generation of these blocks. For example, the bedrock floor can be used as a type of wither defense. Chunk bands or revive delay bands can be placed inside holes in the bedrock to make it harder for withers to get to them, but this is likely not foolproof. A custom wither skull cannon could possibly reach a band placed inside the bedrock and destroy it. But we can turn the bedrock generation into a wither patch with the help of another universal. Using chunk regeneration, you are able to completely encase a few blocks in bedrock. All you have to do is hollow out a chunk and a small hole in the wall of an adjacent chunk. In that hole, you can then place your bands, beds, or whatever else you want to be impossible to destroy, and then just chunk regen the hollow chunk. This leaves them entirely encased in bedrock, making them protected from wither bores, cannons, skulls, drills, and any other non-chunkskip wither tech, and finally, giving us a valid wither patch. Funnily enough, Razgul and a team of others came up with this concept entirely independently from me and have made a prison using it called Origin Zero. Anyway, once I had this idea, I naturally made a prison using it that could be as resilient to withers as possible. So I present to you Calamity. All of Calamity's bands are encased in bedrock, making them nearly impossible to destroy, but unfortunately remote block breaking still works, though Calamity further delays it by putting a ring of TTS chunks around the prison. Another problem is because of the recent removal of spawn chunks. Since we now have to use portal loaders to prevent chunk skipping and chunk loading suppression, and portal loaders are too tall to fit in the bedrock, you can just wither them and then chunk skip to destroy the bands. And there's also no way to protect a portal loader from TNT without memory bands, which totally defeats the purpose of alternative wither patches. This issue aside, I still think Calamity's bedrock encasement is a bump up from the old wither defenses, and even one that is used with them. But there's still plenty left to talk about Calamity other than its wither defense. Calamity is a 1.21.9 nether prison that is uniquely situated between the bedrock roof and floor with only a detecting box on the nether roof. This is to make wither skull cannons more difficult, and while it does open up cores and portal escapes, this is patched just how it is in every overworld prison. Calamity's portal loader is an Allay portal loader designed by me that uses a tile tickless restart proof clock. The portal loader also doubles as a detecting trap portal. The portal loader would have been difficult to disrupt due to the Allay's faster generation, the use of the explosion-proof nether stars as the item, and its location inside the bedrock floor, but the lack of a good relighting portal sign makes it very exploitable. And of course, Calamity uses the new shelf bands. These are great all-purpose toggleable chunk bands added in 1.21.9 that can be both a ZPI or a normal band, all while having huge range, though Calamity only uses it as a normal band. As for the prison's general structure, it's basically one big detecting box with spluttered rails and skulks surrounding the cell. Its cell is pretty normal, an invulnerable in-crystal cell with a respawn suppression setup. Its only unique feature is that it detects any damage the prisoner takes and immediately suicides the prison to prevent the prisoner from dying. The imprisonment/visiting process is very standard and basically the exact same as Excelsis, so check the guard handbook in my Discord server below if you have any questions. Well, that's all I have on Calamity. Having a more valid wither patch alone is a huge selling point, and even though it fails to patch chunk skipping because you can destroy its portal loaders, I still think it's a pretty good prison. And bedrock encasement plus maybe force unloaded chunks will certainly shake up the prison meta if anyone keeps making prisons. Anyway, thanks for watching. The link with the download is in my Discord server below.